He has a lot of entertainment value for the Chinese audience. They felt that, well, finally, there's an American president who is bold, who speaks a language that the average Chinese people can understand. And they also feel, from the Chinese government's perspective, this is quite a mockery for American democratic system. That if this is the best candidate that the American democracy can produce, then indirectly it sort of shows that the Chinese Communist Party may not be a very bad choice. But there is a sense, especially in Beijing, that what's going on or what happened with the American presidential elections this year is an indirect support of the legitimacy of the Chinese Communist Party. So now we have President-elect Trump, and what does that mean for China? China identifies a lot of similarities between the Chinese elite thinking and Trump's political philosophy. They love to see someone who is willing to negotiate with China, because in the past, one issue that the Chinese foreign policy folks have found particularly disturbing with the United States is there are a lot of matters of principle that U.S. is not willing to negotiate with. And now we have a president-elect who says, well, I'm a businessman, I love negotiation, and I will negotiate with China on all these contentious issues. And the Chinese just cannot help but feel that this is exactly what we have been calling for a very long time. And we are Chinese, we're transactional, we love dealings under the table or on the table. We love making deals. And if you are the person who is now leading America and you are someone that we can make deals with, all the good news. When China looks at the global responsibilities that China is asked to carry, China will pick and choose. And China will pick and choose those issues that are more important for China. So even if U.S. is going to retract its influence or presence in these regions, I don't see that China will be eagerly or actively going in to fill the power vacuum, because China also does not want an overstretch of China's own national power, and China faces plenty of problems domestically. I guess the conclusion we can draw is China will do more, but China will do more according to its own dictionary. There are some interesting similarities because while China has had this reform and opening up policy since 1979, and there are winners and there are losers, and there are a lot of losers. And the income inequality in the Chinese society has become larger and larger as the reform progresses. So that's similar to the U.S. situation. Then there are losers in the globalization, that the benefit of the trade or the free trade that U.S. has with the rest of the world does not benefit everyone equally. So that problem certainly exists in China. But then if you look at the Chinese political culture, which is also very different from the American political culture, the Chinese history or the Chinese tradition is that the best form of government is a benevolent, wise leader who can both control the country, control the society, but also take the country and take the society in the right direction.